How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. What about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. So, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, that's my pleasure. Good to connect
Okay,
with you.
thank you very much. Okay, so first of all, I will introduce myself, and then we will have some conversation about English. Okay. Okay, my name is Yamal Haq, and basically I'm from Pakistan, and currently I'm doing my master in English literature and in English linguistics, and I have also a YouTube channel on YouTube that names Yamal Haq Official, where I do teach English grammar, and sometime I give some tips to my audience about fluency and how you can speak like natives. So I'm all about this. And have you watched my channel?
I've been to your channel and you're doing absolutely great job. You're helping other people how to develop this language and I really appreciate that. I think I commented some of your videos as
Yeah,
well. So yeah.
yeah, exactly. So would you love to? I know you, but for my audience, would you love to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I do want to introduce myself. But just before that, I just let you know I am not really well. I'm under the weather. If my voice is not clear, please don't mind it. And you can ask for repetition, okay? If you don't understand me. Okay.
Okay, so
So, as you know, my name is Hema, and I was born and raised in India, Delhi. After getting married, I came to Australia, and I have been living here for the last 16 years. My qualification includes a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I have done from Delhi University. I have also bachelor degree, which I have done in education. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher here in Australia. So, by profession, I am a teacher. Moreover, I am an English trainer on one of the international platforms called Preply. Besides, I have a channel on the YouTube with the art of speaking English, and that is all about me.
okay, so what do you teach in Australia?
I teach young children, so I teach all the subjects. I help them to develop their well-being, learning dispositions, connect with the community, develop their identity. So all these things I'm helping them to achieve and develop. Yes.
Okay. So thank you for introduction, and let's come towards the English. So, what advice you will give to the students that how they can learn English, and how did you learn English? How did you become fluent in English?
So as I told you, I came in Australia 16 years ago. So after coming here, yes, I learned this language even when I was in India. I told you I have done my post graduation in Hindi honors, but since my childhood, I was fascinated to learn English, and I learned I was good at grammar, but as speaking, it wasn't good. And before coming here, there was a requirement. I have given IELTS exam. I passed that exam, so I was okay to communicate with them, but it wasn't like because accent is different and they have their way of speaking. So when I came here, I was listening to them. I would mimic their conversation, and that way I learned and I developed my English skills. And because I had done my bachelor in Australia, so therefore it's helped me to build more fluency in English. So that way I learned, and I have been working here with Australian. So that's why it's helped me to elevate my English speaking skills and my English skills. So yeah, this is my English learning journey. I think big story in brief.
Okay. So, what do you think that approximately in how many months one can learn English and one can become fluent like natives and one can speak like natives? In how many months approximately? What do you think?
So I would say it depends on individual personality. If you are dedicating your time, if you are really into learn English, it won't take much time. But you have to commit it to your goal. If you're thinking, okay, today I am doing, tomorrow, okay, I will do later, then you won't be able to learn and it will take lots of time. Okay, so if you are consistent, if you have been practicing and practice every day, speaking practice, reading, writing, and listening to conversation, listening to lecture, it will definitely help you to accelerate your English speaking skills, English skills. But as I told you, it's depend on the individual personality. If you are really into it, you will put your time, you put your efforts, you're really curious to learn this, then you can learn this. Yeah, so it's not like this, okay, you want to have your social life, you want to have your friends, you want to hang out with your friends, and still you want to develop your English speaking skills. You have to make sure that you are giving your certain amount of time in English learning. So you have to give your time. If you are not giving your time to learn English, how come you can learn English? So that's why some people they take lots of time, and some people they take less time. And also it depends if you get good help. So if you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
good help from, like you have been teaching through your YouTube channel, if people they follow you, if they are consistent, they watch your video, they follow your advice, they can learn more, they can learn faster. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's talk about your grammar. You told me that I was very good in grammar. So from where did you learn grammar? Was it from your books, or was it from your teachers? How did you do this?
Because during the school holidays time, I used to join some classes, English classes, and there I learned grammar, and I was good at that. But that was kind of hobby. It wasn't serious at that time. In India,
Yeah.
people they were not focusing too much on English speaking skills. But I just learned as a hobby because I wanted to engage myself in learning something, developing my skills. So that way I learned. And after coming here, I got the opportunity to utilize all these grammar rules, what I have learned. Please excuse
Okay.
my voice.
It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so what do you say that? Like, I'm asking from you that how many books you have read about grammars, and which books they are.
I don't really follow any book. I'm not that kind of person that I follow book. I can go and get the book, but I really don't. I just read a normal English book. So that normal English book, yeah, what I have learned during my childhood time, when I just read it, I can relate to those sentences. Okay, these sentences talk about future. These sentences talk about past, and there's a rule we have to follow when we're making this sentence. So while I read, I just able to refresh my memory, recall my memory, and that way it helps me to develop more skills and make my English knowledge stronger.
Okay, so ma'am, we know that you are living in Australia nowadays currently. So you might have knowledge about the Australian accent. So how do you see it? That what's the main difference between the Australian accent and a British accent? What's the main difference? What's the key difference between these two?
I think English is similar because the British used to be here, like British used to be in India. So they used to be here. That's why we celebrate Queen's birthday. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we celebrate Queen's birthday. That day we have holiday. But if you talk about American English and UK English, that is totally different.
like I'm asking from you that what's the difference between like British England English and Australian English? So
So
you
I
told that
think
they both are same.
it is similar. I don't find any difference. It's okay. And even I can understand American language, American English as well. I don't have really any problem because Australia is a diverse country. So people, they come from different part of the world. So I really don't have any problem to understand any kind of accent. I'm able to communicate with them. So I find myself fortunate and I can use that accent while I'm talking with them. So I can speak fast, really fast while I'm talking with them. When I came to Australia, my husband said, "You need to speak slow. You need to make sure you speak rightly." But I was thinking, if I speak slow, people will not able to understand me because they here, Australian, they speak really fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are speaking very fast. Like
Yes.
if I have more experience about American accent, you might have watched my videos. So like in British English we say for example, and they say for example, for
Yeah.
example. And everywhere there is T, so they pronounce it like duh. And there are a lot of difference. Like in mountain, T to N sound, they pronounce like we say mountain and say them mountain, mountain. There are a lot of difference. Exactly. So the next question is, what are you planning next? Like in the coming
Like they,
years, what are
like
you
we,
planning for?
sorry to interrupt you, like we say sister, where's your sister? Do you want to eat chocolate? Yeah.
Like we say library, and said they say library, library. There are a lot
Mm.
of words. Like I
We
believe
say
it's
drawing, we say drawing, they say drawing.
right.
Yeah.
We say exactly, they say exactly, exactly. There are a lot of differences. So
Confident. You're a very confident person. Something like this. This is Aussie accent. We use it here. But even if I use my own accent, if my English is clear, my accent is clear, and if using proper grammar, they are able to understand me.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so I asked you that what you are planning next.
Next planning is nothing really because I'm a teacher already here. I just really want to make sure through my channel, and because I am an English trainer on one of the international platforms, as I told you properly. So I want to teach English and help them to develop their confidence through my channel and through my teaching. So I will be very pleased if they develop through my teaching, if they learn something and they can utilize in their life those teaching. That would be great moment for me.
Okay, so here my question is, if you have any question for me, so you can ask.
So you have been living in Pakistan. It's a very beautiful country because I have some friends here. My best friend, my good friend, she belongs to Pakistan. I know you have cultural diversity, and I also got to know that there's some language differences over there. Like they speak Punjabi as well,
Yeah,
Urdu.
yeah. Basically, we are Pashtuns, so we speak Pashto. We live in KPK. We have four provinces, that is KPK, Punjab, Sindh, and Balochistan. So in KP, we speak Pashto. In Punjab, they speak Punjabi. In Sindh, they speak Sindhi. And in Balochistan, they speak Baluchi and both Pashto.
Okay.
And the common language over here is Urdu. And in institution, in schools, colleges, we speak English. So English is also mostly used over here.
Okay. Now I think all over the world people they are after English because English is a global language. If you really want to develop and if you want to do something great in your career, you need to make sure you are very good at English. Otherwise, you cannot really do something even though you are very educated. It does not matter. As long as you are good at English, you can do something, you can prove yourself. Yes.
Exactly, exactly.
So may I know what is your future plan? Because you are so young. You would have some future plans.
I have some very big plannings for future. Like I first now in my short goals, I want to grow my YouTube channel, and I want to be clear all the accents like American accent, British accent, Australian accent, and I have a target that I will learn 10 English accent, inshallah ta'ala. And after that, I want to have my own business. And after that, I want to visit all over the world, like especially India. Mostly, I love India, where you are from, and I want to visit India. I want to visit Europe and all these countries. So I have big plannings. Sometimes we don't want to share it with others, but I've shared with you a piece of that. I have very big plannings in the future, inshallah.
It's good to have a good goal and you have decided your goal. That is really great. So you know what is your destination, where you need to work, how you can achieve desired goal. So that is a great. You are very clear about your goal and you are working towards it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
have an yes?
If I tell you that we were talking about goals, so we have to have short time goals. Like the Pakistani bowler Shaheen Shah Pridi.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Shaheen Shaheen once told in an interview that I have short-term goals. I focus on one series, I focus
Yes.
on one match. So recently he became the world number first baller. So we have to have short-time goals. Like we should think about our next month, our next day, our next week. So the short-term goals leads to long-term goals. You know, weeks leads to months, month leads to year, and year leads to years. So if we focus on our short-term goals, within we can lead and we can achieve our long-term goals as well.
Exactly, I'm totally agree with you. You know, mind is very agitated. Yeah, we get bewildered because of mind. So if we have long-term goal, it will take time to achieve that goal because it's a long-term goal. But if we have short-term goal, short goals, what happen? We achieve that goal quickly, faster, and then we can celebrate. And when we celebrate small goal, our mind will be satisfied. Okay, or our
Yes.
mind say yes, and then we can celebrate. Okay, when we celebrate, our mind say okay, you are celebrating, you are having fun. But if we are just working toward long term goal, that way our mind will agitate us. Oh, why you are studying, you need to do something else, and that way we get bewildered and confused. But when we have short term goal, it helps us to achieve long term goal as well. Okay, so if we want to achieve something higher, if we can make small goals related to that big goal, it will really help. And you are right, and you are working, you understood that method and you are doing that. So it is really good. You are so young and you are very knowledgeable, and your common sense is really great. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And we will have a conversation again and again in the future.
Okay, so
Good
bye
to see
and take care. Best of luck for your future. Good to see
you.
you too. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.